Okay, it is the end of brumation season. Technically, I'm 3 days late. Just gonna bring the babies out. They've been defrosting for a while. Not really defrosting, but warming up. Turn the power off on this thing. It only goes up to 58 and then no higher. So they should be at about 70 degrees now. 68. The room's about 75, so this should be okay. So take that out. And the goal here, if they all had their separate bins, the goal would just be to take them out and let them warm up for a day. But since I have them co-brumating, which means they have a partner, I have to separate the small ones from the big ones so we don't have cannibalism. You know, cannibalism, where one species eats another member of its own species. This thing can come out now. And you guys got this dirty. And this is Chaz down on the bottom. Ooh, I was getting a pool of water there at the bottom towards the end. I just soaked that up the other day. Oh, but it's defrosting. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, jeez, baby, I'm sorry. Smacked him. So, Chaz here is by himself, so he can go to the side. Then we have Lady and Pogo. So I want to just check on these two to make sure that they are all right, a-okay, etc. There's no issues. Pogo was losing weight while brumating, which is unusual. They shouldn't lose any weight. But then again, when they are sick, sometimes they still don't lose weight. And you just don't know. So Pookie wasn't here with them. He was originally going to be bred with Demi, but Demi has been having issues. I didn't get to roommate her, so no super Arctic toffee contests for me this year, unfortunately. And I just got back from the vet yesterday. I got back from the vet. Pookie has the beginnings of an upper respiratory infection. Hopefully we caught it fast enough, but he was disoriented. And if you've ever spun around in one of those office chairs for a long time and then stopped, if you were to record yourself and play a video back, you would notice that your eyes keep wandering in the direction that you were spinning. That was happening to him, so he was dizzy and disoriented. They gave him an injection, and tomorrow I start him on oral antibiotics. And I haven't checked on him yet today, so I have had snakes with respiratory infections before, but it has never affected their movement or their brain before. So I don't want to get my hopes up and say, oh, it's just something that'll pass over. This is actually a serious issue. And I'm just hoping that while he was in there, however he got the respiratory infection, it didn't pass on to the other babies. Now, they're all acting normally for the most part, so there's not a big concern there. Yeah, for example, hi honey. Hi lady. Oh, normally I get hissed at. How are you? Like, when she was down at 50 degrees, she would still hiss at me when she would come out. So, I don't know. Maybe she thinks there's some tomfoolery going on. This is Lady, my Evans hypochondra. I said that too fast. This is Lady. That's her name, not Lady Evans hypochondra. It's just Lady, the Evans hypochondra. And then this over here, her brumation mate, is another female. This is Pogo. Pogo is my Savannah, and she should be breeding this year with a Lemon Ghost Woma, male from Jeff Gilwood. Hopefully, because she was losing weight in brumation. And, well, she's acting normally. Normally, they don't lose weight, but she was active the entire time in brumation, even down at 50 degrees. Hi, honey, I see you, lady. She was active the whole time, and I think that might have something to do with her losing weight. If they don't go to sleep, then their systems don't shut down for brumation, and they burn calories. And she has not been fed since October 13th, I believe. I can actually check that. Where is it? October 13th. Wow, I remembered it. Wow, that's unusual for me. Clearly a size difference here. I'm wondering if I don't want to take her away from Lady, but I think Lady will be okay with her, so they don't need to be separated. You two get along. Man, you are so good at hooding up, lady. I love you. How come you're not hissing at me, though? You always hiss. Alright, well, let's package you back up. You guys can dig around, you know. I'm wearing gloves just in case somebody does have another respiratory infection. I don't want to transfer that between enclosures. There's a hiss. You were a little delayed there, baby. Alright, watch your heads, everybody. Man, she's so big. Lady is now the biggest hognose I have after the passing of Alice last year. That's not to say she wasn't already bigger than Alice anyways. Alice was kind of a small female. Okay, so those two are... Oh, okay. I can't grab things with my gloves on. I just vacuumed the whole room and washed the floor. So, touching the floor shouldn't be a problem. Boom. Next, who do we have here? We have Zod and Gabby. Okay, I don't think Gabby would eat Zod, but I really don't want them together, so I don't want to chance them locking before she's had a few meals. She wasn't losing weight, but she was looking weird. Like, her tail thinned out. And I think her bulb tail flared back up, so we're might have to take care of that. Ooh. You had better not be locked up right now. Oh, never mind. You front and back. Hi there, Zod. Okay, yeah, you're coming out, so. I have Aspen in here. I was thinking about using, more coconut fiber, but this coconut fiber is damp and it's sticking to their scales, so I figure they'll brush up against this, clean themselves off, and then all these bins here are freshly cleaned and have new Aspen in them, and all I really need to do is put coconut fiber in their humid hides, and they're off to the races. Hi, Zod. You pretty old man. Can I grab you, or you want to stay with your girlfriend? These two are going to be a pair this year, hopefully. And this is an effort to prove out Gabby as het for albino. She's only 50%, which means, you know, it's a yes or no answer. I mean, always. If it's not 100%, it's a yes or no answer. So, we're going to try and prove her out. Zod here is 100% het for albino. Oldest boy. How old are you now? I got him. He was born in 2017. Oh my gosh. How old are you? You're an old man now, dude. You're a really old man. I'm glad to have you, though. Alright, away you go. Gabby's over there starting to move. Zod. Boom. Gabby, may I check your body condition out? This body, sure, she feels good up at the front. She's almost mimicking Cinder's first year brumating, which means Cinder was really okay up in front, and then she got super thin in the back. Okay. So like she has like a stick tail almost, but I'm thinking that's because of this. Yeah, your bulb tail flared back up. So I expressed this twice before I put her in brumation, but I get the feeling I didn't express it enough, so hopefully, let's check, no, hold on. The scale looks darker than usual. Hopefully, there's no serious issues. Hi, baby. I can't really hear her with those cooling fans going on in the background. Just going to fluff your stuff a little bit. They always seem to appreciate it when you fluff their packed down coconut fiber, because it allows them to dig in it a little better, a little easier. And then we're going to put your cat back on, and that'll be that. I went into this video thinking, you know, I got to make it quick, because no one watches the really long ones. I know myself, I'd probably be clicking off the video by now, but, you know, this is just how I am, so sorry everybody who likes the quicker videos. Okay, Cinder and Rue. This is actually the size disparity here and the one I worry about, because Cinder, while she was in with Rue very briefly when I was seeing how he would react to females, He wasn't in there for long, so it should still be too cold. Wow. You guys are still buried, huh? Can I see you, please? Ah, here's somebody. Is that it? No? No? No. Okay. Hello? Hello? There's somebody. I think I see white. Come on. Yeah, there's Rue. There's Rue. Come here, baby. So these two are also going to be a pair. Rue here is a powerhouse male. Maybe. Maybe. He is a super arctic, 100% het lavender. So for making moonstones. Unfortunately, Dixie, who would have been paired this year, passed away due to liver cancer. And she was 100% het lavender, and she was a possible arctic, although I don't think she was. And her primary gene was mocha, which is just a line bred trait. And I would love to have seen the babies from that pairing, but it didn't work out. So instead, Rue here is also possible het, like 50% het for sable, and 50% het for albino. So his partner, Cinder, is just a straight sable. So I'm trying to prove him out for sable and see what we get, because I would love to have Arctic sables. Hello, Rue. Actually, now I'm concerned. So they're supposed to twitch at least a little bit. Rue? 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 Rue. I can't tell if that's his skin snapping back because I'm messing with him or if he's actually moving. Rue? 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 Okay, he's fine. He's moving. Ooh, God. Scared me. He's just going limp there. He was probably asleep. Ah, baby, come here. I don't want to pull you up. This is pretty packed. It's pretty deeply packed. Come here. I don't want to pull you out like a worm. You won't regenerate if I snap you in two. Oh, God, I shouldn't have said that. That's gross. Baby. Baby. There we are. Here he is. Hi, good boy. Hi, good boy. How are you? Welcome back to the land of the living. Hi, baby. Hi. Rue is so precious. And because I never released a review video for him or his breeder, he is from Brumation in Canada of the Jungle Vault. And I think she makes excellent babies. She definitely cares for her animals. And he usually greets me with a hiss and then calms down and wants to be held, but I guess he's just too tired for now. Hi. Okay, baby. You have to go by. I'm afraid your girlfriend might eat you. Your intended girlfriend, anyways. So you have to go by yourself into here just for a day. Then when I get back from work tomorrow, you can go back on your heat. And then we can start the process of feeding you up. I have been checking on them during brumation, but it's always best to keep an eye on their body condition. He didn't lose any weight at all. Strange thing is some of them gained weight in brumation, which I think is just water. But, I don't know that for sure. I know Pookie lost a lot of weight after he came out of brumation. Okay, alright. Well, to find Cinder. I'm surprised I didn't touch her while I was digging around in there. One of my big Oh, there she is. Hi, honey. Hello, baby. Hi. Come, please. I just want to check on you since you're here. I mean, I'm going to leave you in here, but I want to check. Hello? Yeah, I took your boy. I took the boy you were being sweet on last year. Hi. I always like to think about the type of person I'm going to be on camera, like whether I'm going to be honest or whether I'm going to share my fears or my hopes. And it seems like I'm always sharing bad news and worries, but this is another worry. Um, One of my worries with her is since she laid eggs on the 25th of December last year, sorry, the year before last year now, wow, because, yeah, we're in 2025, um, I'm worried that she might have stuff stuck inside her still, and that's almost a certainty with the fact that in November she actually popped out another slug, which looked like it had been in there a while. Didn't kill her, but it's still concerning. Yeah. Oh, never mind. It was October 8th. She laid a single slug. It's just concerning because that's not something that should have happened. So unless she generated a new slug this year, which is something Alice had done, I've been doing every year. Alice would lay slugs, if not bred. Wow, I lost my train of thought there. Yeah, it happens with me all the time. Anyways, if it wasn't a new slug, then that means it was a retained slug from the year before last year, which is not a good thing. If I were to breed her and she became gravid and those eggs try to come out, they can get stuck in her oviduct. And there's actually two oviducts. So one oviduct might have no problems and the other one might be completely jammed up, which is what I think happened to Alice. She's actually trying to pulse on me, but she doesn't have enough strength right now. Cinder did really well this year in Brumation. Her first year I had to yank her out after only a month because she was losing weight rapidly. I think that was just a side effect of the year before that. She had been on medication for coccidia, aggressive medication, and it damaged her organs, so she wasn't able to properly brumate because she did go to sleep, but she was still losing weight. And this year, she didn't lose weight. She did a very good job. She did not lose any weight. Hi, darling. I really, really do love this girl. But some of my thoughts were, well, if I'm really that concerned, why would I breed them? And the whole thing is, I got Cinder here, specifically Cinder. I mean, every snake after the first two, that would be Klaatu and Zod, who were the first two, has been an investment animal, basically, to start breeding as a business. And if I just hold them back as pets, then I'm not really using them to their full potential. The whole other idea, though, is I also don't want to kill them by trying to breed them, but I'm not experienced enough to know how that would come about. So, like, for example, with Alice, if I hadn't bred her, there's no guarantee that those eggs, if they were still stuck inside her, would not have necrotized as well and killed her that year. I've kind of molded over my mind and felt guilty about it. Like, was there any, if I hadn't bred her, would she still be alive? And the simple answer is I really don't know. I think what would have happened was there was a 50-50 chance that what happened to her would still have happened, and then I would be without her and without 5 of her beautiful babies. So ultimately, I am glad that I bred her, but I can't say for certain that she wouldn't still be with me if I hadn't bred her. And so there's the rub with this one. If I breed her and she passes away, that's probably going to destroy my mental state because I have had, every single year that I've bred, I've had a female pass away from egg binding. And I love Cinder. And it's always my favorite snake that passes away, too. I love Cinder because, when I got her, it was just, I literally just picked her as, she was the cheapest sable that I could get from Dan Ibby. And I was like, cool, I'm going to breed her when she grows up. But she has quickly become one of my favorite Western hognose snakes. She's beautiful. She's cute and funny in a way. Very inquisitive. Sweet with the other snakes. She hisses, but she doesn't stay hissy. She's not like Lady. She has her own personality. I think her babies would be amazing, whether they're sables or not. Love you, darling. I need to stop messing with you because you're still cold. Here, I'm going to fluff your bedding. I'm going to let you go back to sleep, but in warmer temperatures now. So they will heat up to about 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Watch your head, baby. And then I'm going to put them back inside their respective enclosures. And I have to decide, like, I haven't cleaned these since I put them in brumation. But the whole idea is, on recommendation of other breeders that I respect, you're not supposed to clean their breeding bins entirely. You are supposed to kind of clean them, but you want to leave a little bit of the gunk in there so that the males get the idea and they're like, there's a female in here somewhere. Let's hunt for her and breed. But there's one thing I'm going to be keeping an eye out for this year, and that is Alice was actually running away from the boys. And that is something that, who is over here? Demi, who's over here now. I took her out of her enclosure. She's exhibited that, running away, and I assume it's because she's not ready to breed. Like, she doesn't feel good enough to breed. And if any of the females exhibit that, running away from the boys, and Cinder did not run away last year, if she runs away, I'm going to take that as a sign that they should not breed, because they know what's going on with their bodies. And if they're running away and not interested in their partner, it means something bad is going on. So that's just what I'm going to go off of. That, to me, that is the body language that says, if I breed, I'm going to die. So if I see that exhibited, they don't breed, period. All right, let's take you over here. Oof. This video is probably like 30 minutes long at this point. Sorry, everybody. And it always seems like I complain about the length, too. Man, I'm glad I put this stuff down. Oh, so much money spent in paper towels. Ridiculous. I'm going to have to vacuum up the rest of that. But, well, that's just the way it goes. Let's take a look at Rue and see if he's cleaning himself off well enough. Oh. Oh. There you are. My baby. Alright, say goodbye to the camera for me. Love you, little guy. Beauty.